Hey everyone, it's Strange Michael. I hope you're doing well today. I have a review here for kind of a sci-fi tech drama, tech thriller, whatever you want to call it, that is a very low-budget A24 movie that I've had in my collection for ages, and as many of you know, I'm working through my collection this year trying to get all of this stuff watched that I've never watched. This is a movie that I bought because Chris Stuckman reviewed it forever ago, the famous movie YouTuber critic. And I've wanted to see it ever since. I found it really cheap a long time ago for like less than 10 bucks and I grabbed it up. I'm talking like 5 or 6 years ago, not realizing this came out in 2014. 2014. It has been 10 years since this movie came out. Anyway, this is Alex Garland, the director of Civil War and Men and Annihilation, and it is Ex Machina. Now, this is an AI movie, and I loved it. I loved every single thing about it. I adore it. I thought it was so tense and scary. I watched it right before I went on vacation, and I never got around to reviewing it, and I realized when I was moving some stuff around, as you can see, I reorganized behind me. I moved my Goosebumps stuff down there, put some TV shows and manga behind me right there. My Dragon Ball Z tapes and stuff are down here. Horror movies, so on and so on. I got a lot of really cool stuff organized, and I forgot about this movie. And I kept thinking, you know, this isn't really necessarily a horror movie, but I think there's enough horrifying tone and tension in it that I should really talk about it on this channel. If you've not seen Ex Machina, I would recommend you just going and watching it, because it predates things like Megan, it predates things like this new movie that came out this weekend. I think it was called Afraid. It's about the AI thing. I think it had Jennifer Connelly or somebody in it. This predates all of those things, and I think it is magnificent. It's not really low budget. I said that a moment ago, but there is quite a bit of CGI in here because of the young lady AI chick right here. Anyway, getting to the actual movie, though, this stars Domhnall Gleeson from Harry Potter and Oscar Isaac, also, you know, from Star Wars and so many other things. I'm a huge Oscar Isaac guy, and I'm a fan of Domhnall Gleeson, so that was already a very lined-up cast for me. And then you have the main chick in here playing the AI, named Alicia Vikander, I think is her name. I don't really know what I know her name from. By the way, my hat keeps moving sideways. My hair is way too poofy right now. It's like in that Beavis mode, so the hat is trying to tilt on me as I talk. So forgive me for the awkward touching my head and shit. Anyway, Ex Machina basically is about Domhnall Gleeson working for a company, and he wins some kind of contest to go to the company's founder, CEO, owner, Oscar Isaac's house in the middle of the woods, out in like the mountains, in like Switzerland or some shit, very far away. There's no way you can just leave and go to a police station or go downtown. It's literally tucked away in the middle of nowhere. And he's supposed to be kind of like a, not Domhnall Gleeson, but Oscar Isaac is supposed to be kind of like a Steve Jobs type. A very tech-savvy, tech-focused guy. And when Domhnall Gleeson gets out there for this contest, he apparently is going to spend a week with Oscar Isaac, just hanging out, drinking beer, just talking about science stuff, I guess. And he realizes the house itself is actually like kind of like an underground bunker, basically. It looks like a shed outside, but it's very tech savvy. Like I said, there's no windows, there's just concrete walls and concrete floors everywhere. Very stylish in a very A24 modern way. Think of like the Invisible Man remake house. It looks like that kind of thing. And I think it was wonderful for the location, for the setting of the movie, for the tension of the film, and feeling how things can be closed off. It very much works in an allegory way for this film. But when he gets in there talking to Oscar Isaac, he finds out when he agrees to sign like a non-disclosure agreement that apparently Oscar Isaac has been building an AI that is the first completely self-thinking, self-operating AI system, who is this young lady right here. Now, I haven't seen the film in over a month. I can't remember her name, but I remember everything that happened in the movie. The events. There is this kind of room that has like a glass window and stuff that has this AI chick separated away from Domhnall Gleeson and Oscar Isaac. They're the only two men who have ever talked to her before. because she is the next big deal. She could be the next step in tech evolution. They don't really know what she's capable of. And on top of that, the house itself is losing power over and over again. So they're a little nervous about her possibly getting out, even though she seems completely harmless. The thing that happens here is you have three people who you don't really know who to trust. I love Domhnall Gleeson in the movie. He and Oscar Isaac and Alicia Vikander all give amazing performances. Possibly the best of all three of their careers. I haven't seen everything all of them have done, but I'm a huge fan of the two men, and Alicia Vikander, whatever her name is, kills it here as this AI chick. And again, the special effects for her look amazing. Everything that you're seeing is basically just her face that's not CGI. The art style, the aesthetic for her as an android looks amazing. This movie is so great, dude. Everything from the cinematography to the lighting to the writing of these characters, the performances of them, the directing, the score, dude. The score is so amazing. Everything about Ex Machina that could be perfect and wonderful, and everything I've heard about the movie over the years since before A24 became a big deal when this came out. Everything I've heard over the last 10 years were completely matched up with what this movie is. This is a classic, and I never really hear people talk about it anymore. When it comes to all these AI movies and stuff coming out, no one really talks about how incredible Ex Machina is, and again, it's tense, dude. There are moments in this film, and I think it's like an hour and 48 minutes. It's not even cracking 2 hours total. There are parts of this movie that physically had me so sick to my stomach with how tense and how bittersweet so many moments of it were. The friendship that develops between Domhnall Gleeson and this young girl robot chick is incredible. It's just magnificent in every single way. It is easily the best A24 film I've seen. Disaster Artist was good, but this is way better. They do a lot of horror and stuff, but this is like sci-fi horror in my opinion, or sci-fi drama as I said earlier. This is magnificent. If you have not seen Ex Machina, I am begging you from the bottom of my heart to watch this movie. Take this weekend with the 3-day weekend if you have it, and take the time and watch it. It's been out for so long you could probably rent it on somewhere for like $2 now. It is magnificent. Ex Machina is one of the best AI films I've ever seen. Probably the best AI film I've ever seen outside of like the Terminator series, which I'm a die-hard fan of. But when it comes to mankind talking to an AI robot, this tops the charts for me. I think it tops everything. And I haven't seen everything like Short Circuit? Yeah, whatever it's called. I haven't seen everything, but man, this is so unnerving and so great. So please, horror fans out there who watch my channel, since it's a horror-focused channel, take the time and watch this. You will not regret it. I promise you, young or old, you will love this movie, I bet. Anyway, thank you all for watching, guys. What did you think about Ex Machina? Let me know down below. And if I had to rate it on a 5-star basis, I would easily, no question whatsoever, I have nothing bad to say about this movie. Every bit of it was perfect. I would give it an excellent 5 out of 5 stars. It is just amazing. I almost choked there for a second. Did you hear that? I lost my breath, and then I tried to swallow my tongue. Anyway, Ex Machina, 5 out of 5 for me. Wonderful film, biggest recommendation I could give you in a long, long time. Most of my reviews for movies this year in 2024 and old stuff like the It's Alive movies I've been reviewing have just been one negative thing after another, and then things like this and Milk and Cereal come out. Well, this has been out for like 10 years, but even so, then I get around to watching something like this that's an old classic that I had heard about forever, or something new like Milk and Cereal that just has so much to offer at the end of the day. So check out Ex Machina, worth every second of your time. I think it's for everybody. Everybody should watch this. It's so excellent. So anyway, what'd you think about Ex Machina? Once again, put them down below. I'd love to hear everything you have to say. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you all, and goodbye.